let's say, Camotes Island. And in that island, they would do other excursion activities like with the wildlife, with nature.
How do they get to Camotes from?
Yes, they have yet to get there. Or for example, ma'am, in any destination,
Wait, you said from.
sa Lumage, for example, or
Paano makakarating ng Camotes mula sa Manila Port?
they will ride the cruise ship, ma'am.
The cruise ship.
Yes.
Ilang,
Yes, very nice.
oh,
Madam Chair, to clarify.
oras yan.
So, Madam Chair,
Oo.
if I may,
Magandang Camotes.
kasi hindi pa nangyayari yan. Baka tanungin nila ako sa Cebu. It will happen in 2026, the Camotes.
Yes.
But there are other packages. Please
Like,
go
for
ahead.
example, ma'am, they'll go from Manila and then they'll go to Kalangaman Island in Leyte. So the cruise line will rent the entire island and they will mount cultural experiences there for 8 hours. And then the passengers will go down. They will have the Filipino brand of wellness massage.
yan? Ilang
8 hours
oras yan?
po
8
per
hours.
destination. Yes.
Okay, 8 hours on sea.
No, overnight on sea po.
Overnight on sea.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
Then they'll stay 8
What's
hours
the top
on.
of the line cruise ship? They said Ritz-Carlton.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have our first ever luxury.
Ritz-Carlton is in the Philippines.
They will come to the Philippines for their first Asia leg of cruise next year.
As lahat ng binanggit nyo, wala pa yan.
Andyan na po, the Ponant, the Cunard have arrived also. Swan Hellenic will also do their first next year.
All emanating from Manila Port.
All emanating from a home port in Asia and passing by Manila as a turnaround call.
Initially, let's say Singapore, and then
Yes.
passing by Manila Port, and
Yes.
then having a side trip to
Other ports.
Intramuros, land,
Yes.
Intramuros or Tagaytay, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
back to the ship, like the usual
Yes.
when you go on trips, and then they go overnight somewhere outside Luzon.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sometimes multiple ports, ma'am. They can go one in Visayas, they can go one in Mindanao before heading out of the Philippines.
Dali niyo sa casino.
Wag! Ayoko. Hindi.
Andiyan na rin, ma'am.
May casino ka pa.
Soliers, Soliers.
They can go there.
Yes.
Meron naman.
Some-
May casino, di ba?
Yes po.
May casino yung ship eh. That's really part of actually the experience it's in the trip. Part of the experience is in the trip. That's what I read.
Yes,
May
Madam
casino
Chair.
doon, may swimming pool, may wellness, and all that.
But on our end po, on the product development aspect, we really highlight the Filipino culture po as our...
Darating pa lang, ano na ang sabi mo, tika na, nanalo tayo sa Asia Pacific, the best port of call.
Yes, ma'am, 2024.
Referring to what? Are you referring to a cruise program already existing? What product was
Yes,
that?
ma'am. It's actually an assessment between different ports across Asia by the Asia Cruise Forum, which is a group of cruise experts. And then they assess that during 2024, we actually provided one of the best services in terms of our offerings, in terms of our hospitality. So the Philippines as a country won best.
What destination was that won?
No, ma'am. It's the Philippines as a country.
Philippines.
Yes.
That's why what destinations were already existing at the time.
We have a lot, ma'am. So we classify our destination based on seaboards. Sige po. So,
Natutuwa ako pero parang
Yeah.
nakakatuwa. Mahirap paniwalaan pero nakakatuwa.
yes, ma'am. We will submit.
Nakakatuwa nga, surprise. So,
Do you have data on how many inbound tourists coming from the ships, from the cruise lines?
Yes, po.
Lumalaki ba siya?
Ma'am, the small tape.
0.4% of international visitors enter the Philippines via sea. So, ang laki ng kung tayo pala, i-promote nyo, kung totoo yan ha, kung tayo ang best port of call. Ay, nako, pakita nyo kung saan. Tapos i-promote nyo para itong 0.4 maging 1% man.
For 2025, Madam Chair, we are projecting about 47,000 sea arrivals. From different ports of the Philippines po that are actually passed by cruise lines.
Growing?
It is growing po.
Last year, how many?
103 port of calls last year. This year, we are projecting to finish the year by 140 port calls.
Thought you worked with the DOTR for a convergence.
We have, sir. We have convened the Cruise Tourism Development Council recently, and we will have a high-level meeting around October.
sakay ka na ng isa.
We benchmark po how cruise is done in other countries, ma'am.
No, dito.
No, not yet po.
Huh?
Yes.
Why?
Because we don't have a fly and cruise program, ma'am. So if I wanna go and ride a cruise ship that will service the
Because
Philippines,
it emanates from
yeah, I have to go to a port of call,
I
to a
see.
home port,
No,
which is
so
from
you
Convergence.
in DOT has tried riding only from Manila. You cannot because it emanates from another. I
Yes.
see. Okay, just kindly give us which of those, the list from the high end to, it's interesting that we won. Okay.
Yes, madam.
I'm warned na nasa DOT pala ako, marami pa raw. O sige, I'll stop.
Yes,
I'll
madam
stop.
chair.
Shows my interest
Yeah.
Yeah, tas may mga natutuklasan na nanalo pala tayo.
Yes, madam
Oh,
chair.
diba? Maganda yung shirt niya. O, sige.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po.
Ma'am, just to so meron ng attorney, meron ng convergence with DOTR.
Yes po, we've been working with DOTR since 2019.
But do you have a budget in mind on fixing the sports? Itong mga interesting, maybe, what do you call that? Yung parang serviceable cruise ports?
We have relayed po our request to improve our ports, especially specific ports like Port of Manila, Port of Puerto Princesa.
Kasi if it's a potential, then let's invest.
Yes.
Diba? Kung potential siya, because I also have, ngayon ko lang narinig na it's becoming a source of inbound tourists.
Yes, Madam Chair, we do actually have a convergence with them, and PPA has a master plan for port development.
How much do you need?
We don't have a ballpark figure, sir, because it's incumbent upon PPA to project.
Why don't you work with them and
Yes.
then when during the budget of PPA, we'll discuss that. But you have to work with them because I don't know which ports, how much do we need, what type of facilities.
Yes.
Work with them para we will have a convergence budget under DOTR yan eh.
Yes,
DOTR. So when we hear their budget, we can already put some amounts if at least here in Metro Manila because naging best port of call tayo eh. So
Yes,
I'm looking at sustaining that increase in sea travel.
Yes, po, sir. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Sec.
Thank you we proceed now to, did I say, TPB? Would you like to proceed with TPB and then Tieza? Yes. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair, Your Honor, Senator Win. Can we flash our presentation? I am here on behalf of the Tourism Promotions Board to present our proposed budget for fiscal year 2026. Under RA 9593, the TPB is mandated to market and promote the Philippines in 13 key and strategic markets and across domestic regions through our travel, trade, business-to-business shows, as well as MICE. Let me begin quickly with our financial performance. Flashed on the screen is our 5-year performance. In 2024, we achieved a 97.97% utilization rate, one of our highest to date. This reflects steady improvement in budget execution, which each year is building on the lessons and successes of previous. As of August 31, 2025, the TPB has utilized 52% of its 1.84 billion budget for fiscal year 2025. Next slide, please. And 52%. Next slide, please. In 2024, the TPB implemented 182 programs, facilitating over 20,000 business-to-business meetings, which generated 10.59 billion in sales leads as reported by our Philippine seller partners. Moving forward, a survey conducted among 159 respondents from Philippine companies shared that TPB events in 2024 gave them 152 billion in actual sales, with 22.85 billion directly attributable to TPB efforts. As of September 2025, the TPB has already implemented 60 programs, projects, and activities, facilitated nearly 8,000 business-to-business meetings, resulting to already 5.73 billion in sales leads and 2.3 billion in media values. The TPB continues to drive strategic tourism promotion through flagship events like the FITEX, the Philippine MICE Conference, enabling direct negotiations between international buyers and accredited Philippine tourism suppliers. We strengthen the Philippines' global presence by participating in major international tourism events such as the Asia Dive Expo, the ITB Berlin, the World Travel Mart in London, the ASEAN Tourism Forum, and the Arabian Travel Mart, to name a few, generating 4.2 billion in sales leads and reinforcing global partnerships. Domestically, our initiatives delivered strong results. The regional travel fair in Tuguegarao generated 116 million pesos in sales leads and 7 million pesos in spot bookings. We continue also to promote emerging destinations through the Domestic Invitational Program, the Community-Based Tourism Program, the Philippine Motorcycle Tourism, and the newly launched Philippine Cyclo-Tourism. Our MICE department continues to be a growth driver, generating 274 million pesos in sales leads and supporting 52 events nationwide. To elevate our global image, we also partner with international KOLs to promote popular and lesser-known Philippine gems. These marketing efforts contributed to 2.34 billion in media values, strengthening our brand presence in key markets. The TPB, the FITEX and MICE Connect slide, if we have it, but that's okay. The TPB, we are proud to share that the TPB recently successfully staged last September 8 to 10, the Philippine Travel Exchange and the MICE Connect, the country's premier government-led platforms for trade and MICE. The event gathered 147 Philippine sellers and 114 foreign buyers from 20 key international markets around the world, including representatives from the global MICE and business event sectors. Over the course of the programs, delegates participated in more than 3,000 business-to-business meetings, generating 1.1 billion in sales leads, way exceeding our targets, actually. The FITEX and MICE Connect continue to play a vital role in strengthening international partnerships and positioning the Philippines as a competitive and world-class tourism destination. Our social media following grew from around 300,000 to now over 400,000 since September 25, 2025.
You could do better than
Yeah.
400,000. You boost.
Yes, yes,
You can
Madam
boost-
Chair,
can you
noted. I
boost-
agree.
Can you boost in your market?
Yes,
And
we will
your
work on
markets
that.
would be those mentioned, right? The top 20.
Yes, the
Right.
top 13, Madam
Oo,
Chair.
dapat by the millions na kayo.
Noted.
Yeah.
We will take on that challenge, Madam Chair. Okay. The Travel Philippines app continues to gain traction with downloads increasing from 75,000 to now 100,000.
To monitor or give us of the 8 million as of now, no? As of August 2025, what is due to MICE, to conventions? Because in the percentages I have, the ones for business is very, very low, right? Kasi ito, you would consider those entering business and professional, ito yung 7.89. Not education and the convention and conference 1% lang.
Yes, Madam
Huh?
Chair. Oo, we can do way better. Oo.
Yes.
We really can do way better in terms of MICE, yes. That is actually a program that we are looking to grow.
1% lang
Oo.
sa entry. Is that accurate? Oh.
We can do better, Madam
How would
Chair. I agree.
you compare us to our neighbors in
Mhm.
terms of conference far kanila?
Malaysia, I would think, is number one right now, but we can get you the
Malaysia.
data. I think so, but also
Thailand.
because they are landlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Indonesia.
I think Malaysia. But I will get you the data. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Sorry,
in
Madam Chair.
Southeast Asia. Could you give us a comparative report? We were the lowest, hindi naman siguro compared to Myanmar and
Yeah,
Laos,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Kung mataas pa sila sa atin.